Good morning. Another icy start today. Well, not as icy as previously this week. I've not had to sit there and defrost it off my windscreen for 10-20 minutes before leaving, so I guess that's a positive sign to start the day. Hope everyone's having a good start to the day. Thank you for 90 subscribers. It's been a little over 2 weeks now, and that's insane. Really crazy. I couldn't imagine it going that quick, and all the comments are positive as well, which I really want to keep that in a bit of a community of ours. So thank you. I appreciate you. So yeah, I'm going to head to the yard. We're removing a few trees, I believe, and their stumps. Pardon me. With the stump grinder and digger, I believe we're taking to site. And I'll be driving the Unimog to site, which is like a, I don't know, like a tractor with a chip box. Just Google Mercedes Unimog, and you'll get a bit of an understanding of how big this thing is. So yeah, should be good fun and some good footage. So I shall see you at the yard. That one I'll have to climb over the wires. This one's got fire damage. I could climb it, but in the art of trying to get it closer to the chipper, I'll straight fell it into the gap over there, and then a tiny little one around the back. I'll put a line on and pull it over towards the chipper again, and all the stumps come down. One stump, two stump by that rake, and then down in the corner, right by the lines, is the other tree I removed, and then next to that was an old coppice stall stump that we removed too. Cool, just logging up the wood, clean up, and on to the next one. Sorry about not having any background lighting. I can't actually stretch behind me to turn the lights on because I had a bit of an accident at work today. Final tree of the day. It was tiny. Well, tiny in standards of what we've done so far in my career. And so I leant the ladder up against it and then popped a couple of branches off, didn't think anything of it. Never really do an inspection of the base and funguses and what I should. The tree was dead, so I just assumed it's dead. And as I had the ladder against the tree, I started cutting a branch and the whole tree moved. I didn't think anything of it. I just moved the ladder around, and I don't think I remembered that the whole tree moved until I fell. But I cut another branch off, cut the branch off it. The tree didn't move. It just moved as the initial cutting. As I cut it, it just went pop. The whole tree shifted a smidge. I don't think anything of it. And then I finished cutting the branch off, and nothing happened. Little did I realise that the whole tree, with the top of the tree, it was slightly leant into another neighbouring tree. And what has happened is that tree had taken the rest of the weight from that initial cutting of that branch off. So I put the ladder up super tall, fully extended. I've done it 1,000,001 times, well, 1,000,000, and this was the one where I had my accident. And as I get up there, I cut a couple of branches off, safe, comfortable, didn't have a harness on, luckily, as you'll find out. Cut the top of the tree out. As the tree top I cut, the top comes off, and the entire tree collapses on itself and falls straight to the ground. Now, some of you might know the entire height of a 3-tier ladder. This is picture a flatbed van in the UK, standard side, transit tipper style. Picture that corner to corner. Say you put the base of the ladder at the bottom corner on the right, and you lean it all the way up to the top left corner of your van, just above the roof there. That's about a typical 3-tier ladder. And then each of those runs extends the full extension of the total ladder length. So I was at the tippy top of that, and when it fell, maybe a give or take a couple of runs, but more or less the top of that, the whole tree's fallen, and all I remember is jumping. And luckily, the guy said, they see me, they see the tree going, and then their instant thought is, as I fall, and they go, "You jumped?" And I was like, yeah. All I remember was jumping upright. So I jumped upright, luckily, because then everything started to go, and then I've started to come down. I've hit the floor, I've landed on my feet and kind of folded, and my back's in quite a bit of pain now. I think it's just muscular pain either side of my supporting muscles to my spine. I'm going to go to A&E now and get it checked out, but they said the tree was must have been a foot away from landing on me, because it landed and then it was just the stem left, so it rolled. My helmet got crushed, no head injury to me. And I just ended up on the floor. I've laid there for 15 minutes. The guys come running over panicking, and I was a bit winded, so I'm trying to calm them down. And I said, "Oh, I'm just winded, just give me a second." And then I laid there. I had a bit of pain in my foot, and then let me come up there. I had a bit of pain in my foot, which obviously was just something hitting my foot, and then that went, and then my back pain slowly left. Me laying flat, which is obviously there's no muscular, nothing's using any strain. And then I got the guys to, I laid there for a bit longer just in case there was any pain, usual first aiding checks, all good. Right, so they've slowly shifted me into the van, no pain, so I sat down, and the pain started to get in where obviously the adrenaline's wearing off, and my back's quite gouged up, it's really badly grazed up, and obviously I've just had my surgery to remove my cancerous mole, so the stitches are somehow intact still. and untouched, unscathed, but the rest of my back along my spine is all grazed up and it's quite worse for wear, but it really does just feel muscular. So I'm not worried, and I don't want to really go to A&E, but I really should. You know, these sort of things, you know, head injuries, back injuries, and it's not worth the risk. I could, you know, go sit at home for a couple of days, come back to work and be like, oh, I'm fine, or slowly get back into work, oh, I'm good, and then all of a sudden my legs go tingly, and you know, you've got nerve damage, you've got the muscles start to heal, but they heal on nerves, and you know, it's just not worth it. So I'm going to go up there. I'd imagine I'll get an X-ray, and yeah, I think I should be all good. But either way, the NHS does their best, and I'm sure I'll be set up the hospital for a good few hours now, or at least the rest of my evening, with inconvenience to my partner. She's now going to have to fend for herself, caring for our son this evening, although she does that all day, every day, so I do appreciate it. But she's now also going to have to try and fend for herself with a child, and try and cook herself some dinner while I'm sitting in the hospital. So, a bit of an inconvenience, but hey ho, these things happen. And it just goes to show, it could, you know, your world can all come crumbling down. Hopefully, or I think luckily I may have, you know, had a near miss and become unscathed, hopefully, from that. But you know, in another lifetime or another, you know, another tree, that could be the last one. But I'm all good. Yeah, gonna head back to grab some painkillers on the way, and then go straight to A&E and sit there for a few hours. I'll see you there. I've decided on my way home that I'm going to be sat up A&E for so long. My spine feels fine, but the bruising and the muscles hurt. So I'm going to take tomorrow off, and I'm going to go to Hazelmere Minor Injuries, and they have an X-ray centre there, so I'll get seen to quicker. And I think tonight I just need to go lay in bed, lay flat for a while, and keep an eye on things, and act accordingly, and go to A&E if I really feel that I have to. But I think for tonight what I require is a nice lay down after editing this video. So yeah, scrap what I just said. I'm not going to go to A&E. I'll go in the morning, true surgeon fashion. But hope you enjoyed today's video. Should be some interesting tree work this morning. Done some sub grinding too, which was pretty fun. A nice time lapse. But thank you all for joining me on this journey, and we're nearly at 100 subscribers, so you know, applaud yourself for that. Really appreciate all the support, and nothing but positive feedback in the comments, and it's good to chat to people. So hope everyone's had an amazing day, and I shall see you in the morning. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. Have a good evening.